And hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Ask Us Anything. We're trying a couple of things different here because we are actually using our cell phone, and we're not sure how well that's going to perform for us. We are Mike and Jennifer, and we are coming from a very special place today.
Mackinac Island is where we are. We just arrived a couple hours ago.
Yeah, this is where we will be bringing a lot of people on this week. This is where we're going to have our summer gathering and meet up at Mackinac. And we are on the island right now. That's kind of a harbor behind us. And we are just delighted to see so many of you here joining us. Let's see, we got a couple of things. We have a comment from
Alexander. Everybody's down here.
from Melissa, who wants to know, do you know how many people will be joining you tomorrow?
There should be 50 to 60.
Yeah, 50 to 60 people. That is a week-long gathering that we're going to have here. And man, this is awesome. We're actually staying on the other side of the island on Lake Huron. We should show them what the island looks like. We should also bring on a couple of people, right?
We should.
Let's see if they're here. Let's bring on Phyllis and Wendy, who are part of our team. Let's see if we can pull them in. There you guys are. Where are you guys?
We can't hear you.
You can't hear us? I can hear
We
you.
can't hear you. So I don't know if you can hear us. But back behind us is the fort.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Well, now we can't hear them.
well, maybe we can. Let's see if we can figure that out. Talk to us and see
once
if we can
again,
hear
we
you.
can't hear you. So we're very sorry, but we're happy we're here.
Okay, we're going to take them out. And hang on a minute. Why you can't hear us? There's absolutely no reason why you can't hear us. So, oh well.
They didn't allow.
So we're not getting through, Jen. I don't know why.
Well, I don't know either.
Everything is set. It should be good, but it's not.
It's beautiful weather here. I can't believe how pleasant it is. And this is Lilac Festival week. They had a parade here earlier this afternoon, so a lot of people came to the island and the whole week.
Hey, would somebody tell us in the comments if you hear us? Because Phyllis and Wendy did not hear us. We heard them, but we need to know whether you guys hear us. Otherwise, we'll have to turn this out. So, would somebody give us a comment? Let's see. There are some new comments, and let's see if we can figure this out. Loud and clear, somebody said. Okay, well, great. They hear us just fine.
Yes, but we couldn't hear you.
Oh, well, we heard you. So we're here. This is kind of like the night before the big rush, right? Everybody is coming here tomorrow. We have about 50 people, and we are really excited about that. Hey, Wen.
Hey.
So everybody, yeah, I was going to sign off, but they hear us just fine. So, what do you guys? This is your first time on the island, right, Phyllis?
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm a shopper, so I could stay here a couple of weeks.
Look at her fancy new
Yes, new
Mackinac
shirt
Island
already.
shirt. And Wendy, you grew up here on this island, right?
Yeah, I grew up coming here every summer, so it just feels so good to be back. It's really fun and exciting.
Yep. So we're over here kind of doing a quick little walk through the island, what we're going to do this week. We want to, well, what do we want to do this week?
Well, we want to ride our bike around the island, a little over 8 miles, and then we want to go cut across the center of the island. That's always fun to do that. And of course, it wouldn't be complete coming here unless you bought some fudge and ate some fudge.
Yeah, I've been trying to get fudge ever since we all had dinner over here, and nobody will stop and get fudge. And I'm about ready to, get mad. Let's see. Let's pick up a couple of people. Let's see. Kathy Chanteau says hi, Wendy,
Hi, Kathy.
and Kathy Chanteau says hi, Phyllis.
Hello.
Didn't say hi to us. Somebody says they love the Wendlands, so that's all good. Thank you for that. Jack, what's your favorite fudge? Jack, I'm glad you asked. I just went and looked, and for me, it's turtle fudge. It's kind of like a really awesome fudge with some caramel, chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was thinking chocolate with the pecan in it, but I think turtle's better.
They have a little one that's like a turtle fudge cookie like that. I just looked at 700 calories. But hey, Betty says, "Happy Father's Day to you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day." Well, how can you not on Mackinac Island? Rolf says, "When you owned your road truck, where did you go for brakes and alignments?" I just went to a truck place, and they did it. I found a truck place near our home, and at that point we lived in the Detroit area, and it worked out. It worked out great. Happy Father's Day, by the way, to all of you who are celebrating Father's Day. We should show them a little bit about the island. Let's kind of show them. Back behind us is the harbor, and didn't we see a couple of cruise ships out there? They're gone now.
Yeah, there were 2 cruise ships coming in when we arrived.
Yeah, a couple of small Great Lakes cruise ships. There is a lot of people ask about e-bikes. You're not supposed to bring them. There's 2 forms of transportation on the island: bicycles, right there, and horses. So one of the problems we have had with Bo is he kind of freaks out around horses. So we did not bring Bo over the island, nor will we this week.
Poor Bo.
And that's pretty good. Chris Mondo Biondo says, "Hello, Wendy, Phyllis, Jen, and Mike. Happy Father's Day." So that's good.
Hi, Chris.
Phyllis is running off down the highway there. She's going to go take some pictures. So we're all over here kind of hanging out. Oh, here's somebody that's already up here. They're on site 542, Facebook user. So listen. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, that's okay.
RV, the RV traveler.
Yeah, you watch on YouTube. Well, here, say hi to everybody. We're going live.
You broke the rig. You broke the rig. Turn on the gas station, right? All right.
You're live
Don't
right
tell
now.
people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You broke the rig. Turn on the gas station.
We don't talk about that
No,
anymore.
okay,
Yeah.
we won't talk about that.
Yeah, that's good.
What happens in Mackinac?
Yeah. So somebody's on site 542. We are on 599, and we'll be back there in a couple hours. And Wendy is in 598, and Phyllis is in a cabin. So come over and see us later. So wait a minute, what did I hear about you guys?
We are nomads.
Nomads.
Where are you from?
We were originally from Connecticut. We sold everything. We've been retired for a year, and we're just traveling.
Yeah,
We were in Mexico for a year,
Yeah.
and now we went to visit friends in Niagara Falls. We're close to Michigan. Let's do Michigan.
Yeah.
And we
Where are you
watched your
staying?
videos. Oriel Borealis.
Well, we're up here with a gathering. We have 50 people coming up tomorrow from our Facebook group. Yeah,
Get
they're up
out of
here.
here. Are you
All
going to
our-
be here?
Yeah, we're all over. We're staying at the campground.
Oh, we're going to come down. Okay. But we watched your videos of exploring Michigan, and that's how we decided where we were
We
going.
follow you guys.
We're going to Picture Rocks in a couple
Yeah.
of days.
Awesome.
I love you to sing
Yes.
Picture Rocks.
You
Yes.
guys
Awesome.
are wonderful. That's how we get our ideas.
Oh,
Thank you so
that
much
is
for
great.
everything
Thank
you
you.
do.
Thank
Well,
you for
thank
following.
And the
for saying-
entertainment, of course.
Yeah.
too.
Well, thanks
you.
for saying
Nice
hi
meeting
to
you.
us.
Thank you.
I get a hug too. Oh, I like that.
If you don't mind.
That's great.
It's a pleasure.
I don't know what I was talking about other than this is why we love this island. And Melissa is coming tomorrow, and she says she can't wait to find out what site she's at. I don't know which one you're at, but when you check in, Melissa, Wendy and Phyllis will be there with a welcome bag, and they'll be happy to check you in. I know a lot of you wanted to come to this, and we sold out like in a week or two. And it was crazy. We have another gathering that we've planned for October, and that's sold out in 4 days. And there is a waiting list on that. So, and always there are openings, and we're told in the Nashville gathering that we can probably get some extra spots. So get on that waiting list, and we can try and help you out there. That's for the Mackinac. Now, this one is going to run from Monday until Thursday. And Tuesday will be the day most of them come over the island, but a lot of them will come over on Wednesday, and we have a big potluck. And there's just so many things to do up here. On the other side of the island, we'll ride around here, is Jennifer's still talking to all these folks, so I'm going to go up and show you a little bit of the street. On the other side of the island is a place called British Landing, which has got a lot of history. Up behind me here, can you see up on the hill there? That's the fort, and that's a lot of our people will be touring on Tuesday or Wednesday when they come over to the island. You take a ferry boat on the island. There are no, by the way, no e-bikes unless you have a you have a disability proof. The island. This is how you all get around. Everybody rides bikes and or takes a horse and carriage and goes that way. Right now, it's not that crowded. This is a place where most people come over on a ferry during the daytime, and then they all leave about 6 o'clock, and so you end up with Main Street, looking like this, nice and quiet, not a lot of people around, and this is our favorite time of the day. We love being over here. The last boat from the island back to mainland is at 9 o'clock. It's only 6 miles across the Straits of Mackinac. Here's a better view of this little park. This is called Marquette Park, and this is Fort Mackinac. During the Civil War, the Union actually held Confederate soldiers up here. Can you imagine that in the wintertime? But it's a beautifully restored fort. It's a great tour. So there's even a little restaurant right about there, and it works great. You'll hear all sorts of stuff. See the seagulls? They're all looking for food. Could bring them over. But that's a beautiful place to tour. Our people will be doing that. And then most of us will probably do a bike ride, 8.2 miles around on the bike. And a lot of people, if they can't do a bike, they end up getting on a carriage tour of the island, or you take a taxi, either one. All right, let's see. I got a couple of comments from everybody. Tara Wayne says hello from, bring Tara's comment on. Hello from northern Minnesota, newbies, retired couple. Bought a classic Coachman Prism Elite. Get it in July. Congratulations. What items do you think are essential, and what tips for newbies do you have? Just take enough for the first weekend. Don't overpack. We all tend to overpack and put way too much stuff on. So just take as little as possible. Just enough for, go away for a weekend trip and spend a lot of time just hanging out and enjoying that. You will really have a great time. But don't overpack, and then find out what you need from your first trip. The tendency is to make a long list, and Tara, from our experience, most of that stuff you need, So take enough clothes for a weekend and, some lawn chairs, stuff like that. But then make a list when you're camping. Say, what should we have? Oh, we need this kind of a grill or this kind of a grill. And I think you'll find it much better. Where is the October gathering? The October gathering is in Nashville, Tennessee. It's our Music City meetup, and it features a night at the Grand Ole Opry. Hey.
Hello again.
I'm still talking to
our new best friends.
Our new best friends, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about RVing, isn't it?
Yes, it is fun.
Yeah, and they are nomads. They quit and are now living in their RV. Did you invite them to our gathering?
I didn't think to. I just asked them if they were going to come back. They might come back tomorrow. They're just going wherever they feel like.
Yeah, we'll probably see them. Hey, thank you to Shirley for giving us a $2.99 super sticker. That's awesome.
Oh, there goes a freighter.
Oh, let's see. Should I show that? I don't think it'll show, but I'll try.
Won't show.
Go small, live large. Mike and Jennifer are just the best. Thanks up for them. Thank you guys for saying that. Hey, can you see these things? These are basically homes. These are homes that have been usually passed around generation to generation. Well, we'll get out and show you the freighter. And we're going to show them the islands.
I like to see the
one of the neat thing about the island this time of year is that it's the Lilac Festival. We're really lucky. All right, Jennifer wants me to show you this freighter. Can you see it? Yeah, I think you can kind of see it. It's that thing. See that? That's the cabin, the stern. That's actually the stern of the freighter. Can you see it going across? That's in the background. That's called Boblo Island or Bois Blanc Island. Boblo is what the French people there just kind of nicknamed it. But so you'll see freighters like that going by oftentimes right offshore. And this is just one of our favorite places. We really like this island.
Normally we're here in the fall.
Fall is our favorite time to come.
Fall is our favorite time,
yeah.
When the leaves are in color. Yeah.
But the lilac trees are everywhere. And I don't know if we can show. I wish I could show the seagull on the top of that statue out in the park right there. There's a seagull sitting on his head. Hello. How are you? You having fun? Yeah. Isn't this a nice place? Yeah. Is you shooting a video? Yes, I am. You're a YouTuber? I am a YouTuber, yes. What's your channel called? RV Lifestyle. And you were just on live. People you meet when you go live. Isn't that cool? Can you see the lilac trees? Well, I go over and I'll show you some. Jen, you want to go show them some lilacs? All right. We are probably going to run out of battery here, and we got to get back and do some work. But I'm looking for questions and comments. Road Trip Buddy says, Happy Father's Day. Thank you very much. And make sure you stop for the fried pickles at British Landing.
That is for sure.
I wonder if that's Jeffrey or something.
I bet that is our son, Jeff.
Yeah, British Landing. I'll tell everybody that tomorrow night. And that is our favorite thing. At British Landing, they have a little store. Oh my gosh, you can smell them. Let's see if I can show you these flowers. Phyllis is over there. Look at the size of these lilacs. Yeah, can you smell them?
It's great. I can smell them from right here. They're on the end of their cycle. Right. Very nice.
Yeah. So this was they're kind of at the end, but this is the week that is the Lilac Festival. I'm going to walk down just a little bit. And I want to just show them some of these beautiful homes.
We got to take them up to the bluff.
Yeah, well, we can't go up the bluff. We can't go on that long, but that's good. My Jennifer never changes. She still remains the pretty girl from day one when you met her, and she was your bride, according to, who says that? DJT. Well, thank you. I think so, too. Michael Mayfield, hello from Custer, South Carolina. Visited Mount Rushmore and the Custom State Park bison herd today.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it. I want to go back there.
Yeah, these bison are awesome. Tell them about the cottages that we're going to show them.
Well, they've been here for a very long time. Summer homes. I think a lot of people from Chicago made their summer homes here. They close up in the winter. They're not insulated. They're not for winter. But beautiful wooden old homes.
Many of these homes.
And the island is kind of deserted in the winter. There's locals live in the very center of the island, and there's not that many. There's one little school here, and there is an ambulance. There is a fire department, but you don't see them unless there's an emergency.
Now, these homes were largely built, like Jennifer said. Most of them started from Chicago lumbermen, people who made their fortunes in lumber back in the late 1800s, mid 1800s, and then the early 1900s. This building here is known as the Indian Dormitory, and that's where Native Americans were, quote, taught. But it's been preserved, and it's a museum. And now let me show you these houses. Can you see these cottages? These beautiful cottages. These are along the main route here, and there's a bluff that's behind this, a west bluff, which is this way, and then an east bluff, which is actually, that way. It's all reversed in my camera. But we love these cottages. Can you believe they call these cottages?
Well, time gone by, the cottages.
Yep, they were. So we are going to end this because, frankly, I want to go get some fudge. I don't know if you can see the ferry boats back in there. They're kind of plying their way back to Mackinac City, which is on the Michigan Lower Peninsula side. And then on the other side of the island, there's ferries that will run you over to St. Ignace, which is in the UP. But it's been a beautiful day. It's going to be a great week. And we'll do some social media, and we'll try and do a video about our time up here.
And a landmark, St. Anne's Catholic Church. You can see the steeple across if you look down that way.
I got to turn the camera around. And that church, you can see it right at the end of the street there. It's not really the end of the street. It's just turning straight around. But that would be right over there. There it is. St. Anne's Church.
We had a lot of fun. One summer we rented a little house, and the kids were little right behind that church. Great fun, except for our oldest son. He doesn't like to ride a bike, and he doesn't like to walk, so it was torture for him.
Yeah. So anyway, that's where we are. This is the first time we've ever done one of our live streams with our telephone. So I hope the video and the sound is okay. Thank you guys for tuning in and asking some questions. Phyllis and Wendy are still wandering around downtown. We'll give you one more look at Main Street as it kind of quiets down with all the tourists and the ferries going back home. But this is America's summer place, Mackinac Island, which I just saw a story this week. It was voted supposedly the top summer destination in the whole country.
Wow, I think that's because it's kind of centrally located in the country, and I know we've talked about it forever. For over a decade, we've been telling people to come here, and it is a beautiful place to come.
And there's lots of places to camp around here.
Yeah, yeah. But not on the island, over Upper Peninsula, Lower Peninsula.
Our gathering is pretty much straight across, the 5 miles to the mainland, and that is we're at Mackinac Mill Creek campground, beautiful campground. And then there's 3 or 4 other campgrounds right near us. There's Wilderness State Park, and lots of places to stay. So if you and you can find a lot of this in our books. If you go to our merch page, you can find them there. We have books on the UP, the Great Lakes, and Michigan, but it's just a great place, and this is a great month to be here.
I can't believe it. We told everybody to come over on the 10 o'clock ferry. Look at how empty the streets are right now.
Isn't this nice?
This is when I like to ride my bike.
Yeah.
Not with millions of people, but when there's very few people.
Yeah, we were going to do a guided bike tour on Tuesday, but there's no way we can do a guided bike tour
with 50 people.
With 50 people, and that's when all the tourists would come over every. It's a daytime thing. They'll come over from 8:39 until 6.
And they're going to be coming because this is going to be a beautiful week in Michigan.
The whole week, yeah, yeah. Hey, it's been a beautiful time to have you guys with us. Thanks to Chris Cowley, who I know has been on here tonight, and we look forward to seeing all of you who are coming to our Michigan meetup tomorrow. I think check-in is 1 p.m. And Phyllis and Wendy will be there with your welcome bags, and Jen and I look forward to meeting you all. We'll have some time on the beach tomorrow night, hopefully a fire, and looks like we're going to have a great week weather-wise. In our favorite place, Mackinac Island. We come over here on Tuesday, and probably a lot of them will come over on Wednesday as well. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you down the road.
Happy trails.